A third person is now accusing Father Michael Pfleger of inappropriate sexual behavior decades ago.
But Father Pfleger and his lawyers deny these new allegations. WGN's Julian Cruz is live in our newsroom tonight with details. Julian.
Well, Lourdes, the news comes as Chicago's Catholic Archdiocese investigators reportedly interview one of two brothers who came forward in January accusing the Southside priest of sexual abuse, but a third individual in a sworn statement pointing to what he says were years of abusive behavior at the hands of Pfleger.
And one day he was in Father Pfleger's bedroom at the rectory. They were smoking pot together, watching some TV.
Shocking allegations against St. Sabina pastor Father Michael Pfleger. Attorney Eugene Hollander, who represents two brothers accusing Pfleger of sexual abuse, now speaking for a third accuser, a 59-year-old former St. Sabina grade school graduate who, according to Hollander, is not filing a formal complaint or seeking financial compensation, in part because he was 18 at the time of the alleged 1979 incident.
The third victim pretended to be asleep, and Father Pfleger then reached over and grabbed his penis.
The new accuser, fearing reaction to his explosive allegations, electing not to reveal his identity. But in a sworn affidavit now in the hands of Archdiocese investigators, the man accusing Pfleger years before the alleged bedroom assault of taking him drinking or to jazz clubs even though he was underage.
He wants people, as my clients do, he wants people to know the truth.
Lawyers for Father Michael Pfleger calling the story false. In a written statement, Pfleger's attorney saying, quote, Father Pfleger definitively states that this alleged incident, which purportedly occurred when the man was 18 years old, did not happen. He never touched this man in any sexual or inappropriate way at any time.
I just don't believe none of this mess.
Pfleger's loyal parishioners last week pushing back on his accusers, not buying the allegations. Parish faithful supporting their beloved pastor, while others accuse the alleged victims of trying to land a cash settlement with the Archdiocese. Parish leadership demanding a quick resolution to the matter, but Hollander says it's not right for people to pressure Archdiocese investigators.
That's wrongful and that's shameful. They should want the facts to come out here. They should want the truth.
In a written statement, Archdiocese spokespeople saying that they have received the new affidavit and will process it as they do every sexual assault allegation. In the newsroom, Julian Cruz, WGN News.